Hello, my name's Destiny, and I've decided that I want to start making videos documenting my Sims stories and journeys and share them with you guys. Just to give you some quick background knowledge about me, I've been simming since I was a little girl. I love The Sims. Now, I haven't used custom content or mods ever prior to last week. So this is a new experience for me, using custom content and using mods. I just feel like Sims is a great game, but there's a lot of things they could be doing that they're not doing. So mods and custom content totally make it amazing. Today I'm just gonna go ahead and do a brief lookbook for you guys for the Get to College mod. I know school realistically doesn't start for people for a couple more months, but I just feel like doing it today because I'm gonna be sending my Sims away to college in a couple days once I get through editing the university to my standards. Just to give you one more brief fact before I go ahead and start the video, I also wanted to just go ahead and let you guys know that I'm starting completely over. I'm starting fresh. I didn't have a choice. One of my saved files got corrupted. So I lost everything, and if you're a heavy simmer like I am, your jaw should be on the floor right now because I literally shed tears. Like, I shedded tears when it happened. I have put so much blood, sweat, and tears into creating my Sim stories and their lives and the families. It was just so heartbreaking. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the lookbook. Alright, so the model that you are looking at right now, actually my models are all just Sims that I play with in the game. Again, I just started fresh, so these are fresh Sims. Now her name's Destiny. She's named after me, of course, and she has a older sister, a younger brother, and of course a mom and a dad. Thinking I'm gonna go ahead and send her to school for fine arts, just for the business side of it, and then I'm thinking I might go ahead and just make her a doctor after college. But to go ahead and just get into the outfit for you guys, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Now the shirt was made by Marigold. She has a blog. You guys need to check her out. She makes a lot of high quality stuff. And let me just go on the record saying I did not make any of these creations whatsoever. If I say things like put together, I put this together, I mean I purchased or downloaded all of these different items at different times from different websites, and I'm just happy that I was able to put together outfits that look so wonderful. But now to just go ahead and actually get into it again, now this particular shirt is from Marigold's blog. Now what's so cool about it is that you can actually, when you change the color of the shirt, it changes to different words, and I think that is so different to see for a Sim, because usually when you're seeing words on the Sim, it's Simlish. So to see something in English on a Sim is pretty awesome. It's very trendy, very in style. The leggings are just basic leggings. I believe I got that off of Marigold's site as well. In love with the hat. I'll talk a little bit more about that in just a second. I want to talk about the heels a little bit. Very basic. I believe I got them from the Sims resource website. I'm definitely going to go back and put links in the description for all of these items, guys, so that you can go ahead and get them if you are interested. Alright, now just to talk about the backpack a little bit, got that from Marigold's website as well. Again, different designs with different colors, very vibrant, very trendy, very in style. I'm in love with it. Okay, so just to go ahead and talk about the hat just for a little bit, it reminds me so very much of like Beyonce's Formation video. I think it's very trendy, it's just super duper cute. It does come in a couple different colors, but honestly not enough. Alright, moving right along into the formal wear. This beautiful skirt is by Marigold as well. It's on her blog. Again, I'm going to put the links below for you guys. The navy is just so gorgeous on her skin. Now, the skirts come in so many different designs. I have two different skirts that are exactly the same, but all of the designs are different. So you're going to see a couple of different Sims wearing the same skirt, but they're different designs. Shirt is also from Marigold's website. Beautiful, just a basic basics off the shoulder, excuse me, shirts. Now, just talking about the heels very quickly, it's the same heels she was just wearing. I don't know what it is about them. I just like them so much. Now, just to get to her hair, it's gorgeous. It's so real looking. It looks like it's originally from The Sims, which is what I look for. Just comparing it to this hair, look how this hair is shiny. It doesn't look like it was made originally by The Sims, and it's just not something I would want my Sims wearing. I want them to wear things that look like it's from The Sims, if you get what I'm saying. So I'm definitely in love with this hair. Alright, now moving on a little bit to the lips. They are just gorgeous. I love how that red just bounces off of that navy. It's popping off her skin, especially with the dark hair and the dark clothes. Now, the lips are actually by MAC, and I'm going to go ahead and show you using the first outfit, actually. Now, it's not officially by MAC, as we know. It's just the person that created the lipstick based it off of one of the MAC lines. Excuse me. So, you know, absolutely nothing wrong with the original lip made by Sims, but definitely no comparing to this particular lipstick. It's just so gorgeous, so much detail, so vibrant and realistic looking. Definitely gonna be putting my Sims in a lot of this. Probably not gonna be using a lot of the original lipstick. I'm comparing the two right now for you, and yes, it's still vibrant, but I think we can all agree that the MAC is a lot more realistic looking. But enough of that, let's go ahead and move on to the party outfit. Alright guys, if I must say so myself, Destiny's party outfit is completely gorgeous. Now you will notice she is absolutely wearing a backpack, but you guys have to remember she's on campus, she's going to school, so she's going to have her backpack with her, plus she doesn't have a purse. So realistically thinking, where is she going to keep all of her personal items? I mean, it's a great looking backpack, so it goes with the outfit. This is from Marigold, just like the original primary outfit that I showed you guys first with the backpack. And I will put that link down below for you guys as well. Now, these leggings are completely gorgeous. They're form-fitting. I don't care if you're a big woman. I don't care if you're a little woman. Wear things that hug your form. It's amazing. Now, just talking about these shoes for a second. It's a little chunky in the front. I guess that's the best way I can explain it. They're just really chunky. It's not great looking, but the side view makes up for it, I promise. These are gorgeous shoes. I have a pair in my closet right now. I'm going to just go ahead and show you these very quickly while also pointing out that she is wearing yellow nails. Just wanted the nails to match her sweater that she has on. But just to go ahead and move on, I also want to just go ahead and talk about the fact that her hair is completely gorgeous. Now, it is a little bit more shiny than I would have liked, but that's okay. Because if you'll notice, her hairpiece has a part in it. Plus, it has baby hairs. It just looks completely natural. Whereas, and I don't mean to sound so harsh, the original Sims hairpieces don't have parts in them. They just look like wigs to me. They don't look very attractive at all. But overall, it does have some shine to it that I would not have liked it to have, but it is still a beautiful piece. Otherwise, I wouldn't have her wearing it. She just has a regular black choker on, a regular pair of hoops on as well. Now, very quickly before we move on, I just wanted to point out the fact that with this particular hairpiece, every single color looks so amazing on her skin. With the original Sims hairpieces, I would not be able to put any other colors on her because with darker tones, the colors just don't look very good. But this hair totally makes up for it. I mean, look at it, it's absolutely gorgeous. But let's go ahead and move on. Alright, so I want to talk about the sweater just a little bit. Now this sweater is from Marigold as well. Very gorgeous, so many different designs. One thing that I am very big on is individuality. Don't want all my Sims walking around with the same clothes on. Hard to do with the Sims original clothes because there's just not a lot to choose from. But with this particular sweater and with the concept of having all the different designs, I could have all my students walking around with the same sweater on, but it wouldn't matter because they all have different designs. So it's definitely a smart thing. I'm glad that creators are creating these clothing pieces this way. I'm just a big fan of Marigold overall. I'm gonna put her links down below so you guys can check her out. Let's go ahead and talk about the swimsuit just a little bit before we move on to the next model. Now, the swimsuit is very basic. You should already recognize that it's just an original swimsuit made by The Sims. I was not able to find a lot of swimsuits at first as far as we go with custom content, but I found plenty now. So on my other models, we'll be seeing some more updated swimsuits. Now, just to talk about the nails a little bit, I have a wide variety of nails. I have her wearing black right now at this moment. Just to go ahead and talk about the bun, I think it is just absolutely lovely. Again, we have the baby hairs. It's so natural looking. It's so voluminous, I should say. And then we have the little bow at the top, which I think is just so cute, which is also from Marigold. So it is definitely got some shine to it, but I think the shine kind of works in this particular case. Now, what I am going to go ahead and show you is the original bun that The Sims put out, so that you can just see how crazy it looks. And I mean, I'm being harsh right now because I'm sure some people like it. Me personally, I was not a fan of that bun. I never wore it, and it does look a little better with the bow on. No, it doesn't. I'm lying. It doesn't look better, guys. Alright, well, enough of that. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next model, which is Destiny's sister. And she goes by the name of Zoe. I don't necessarily know what I'm sending her to school for. Don't know what we're going to do after school. She is older than Destiny. She's absolutely gorgeous, just like her sister. Let's go ahead and talk about this outfit because it's got to be one of my favorite ones thus far. The shoes, not so much. But the outfit, I'm in love with it. I only put the shoes on because it's just got so many different colors going on. And I just think the shoes tie in really well with the crochet top, which we're about to talk about after these lovely, lovely jeans. The texture is perfect. It hugs her in all the right places. Now, I want to say that these jeans come in different colors, but I'm not for sure. So I'm going to have to check back on that one for you guys. But let's go ahead and talk about the crochet top a little bit while I'm checking. Now, that's a lovely top. I don't think that it's inappropriate at all for her age. Now, just to go ahead and confirm, these jeans do have different colors, guys. So if you're not liking this particular color, you can lighten it or darken it. But back to the crochet top. It comes in a couple different colors, not a lot of different colors, but enough, I guess, to suit your fancy. The top overall is just beautiful. I love it so, so, so much, guys. But let's move on because I actually love this hair more than I love that top. This hair is just gorgeous. I haven't seen it look any better on a sim. I mean, Zoe looks perfect in this hair. It doesn't have a lot of shine, which I love, guys. This is what I mean when I say hair does not have to be shiny. It looks so much more realistic without all that shine to it. Very quickly, because I know I said that I wasn't going to use the lips, the original lipstick, but for this particular case, I am, because I didn't want her to have a matte look. I don't want to wear out the matte look, if you guys understand what I'm saying. But just look how her booty pokes out. I'm just totally in love with these jeans. Now, the nails that she has on are multiple colors. Each hand has black and white nails on them. I just have that wristband on her just to go ahead and match the backpack that she has on. And now I'm just giving you guys a little bit of a twirl so you guys can just go ahead and see fully what's going on. But that's about it with that outfit. Let's go ahead and move on. Alright, now this is Zoe's formal outfit, and it's absolutely gorgeous, guys. All of these outfits are gorgeous, to tell you the truth. I'm just so shocked that I was able to come up with some of these put-togethers that I did. Now, let's just go ahead and talk a little bit. Now, this is the same skirt that we saw her sister in, only this has a different design, as you notice. And I actually chose that design by accident. Didn't even know that design existed, but once I saw it, I said, oh, heck yeah, so we have to put this on a sim. That's a very basic top she's wearing. It is from Marigold's line. Again, I'm going to put all those links below for you guys. But just to talk about these shoes just for a little bit, I put her in red pumps because I wanted it to pop. Her lips are definitely popping with the red matte lipstick. I wanted her heels to do the exact same thing, and it's definitely looking great. Now, what I want to go ahead and do is just talk about her hair just a little bit. Because there's something interesting about this hair. I downloaded it and it actually gave me two different designs. Now you'll notice one that I'm showing you right now, and then there's the other one. So you can kind of see the difference. I just thought that was very interesting, but overall, I like the hair. I think it's, again, very natural. It does have some shine to it, but it's okay. Again, as you notice, she has that MAC lipstick, popping, looks great. She has a very basic necklace on, a very basic earring on. Notice she has on red nails as well. One thing I can say is I really think this outfit is in style now because we have the island theme going on. We have Rihanna with the island theme, we have Drake with the island theme, we have Beyonce with the island theme. So I think all summer long, this is kind of going to be the thing. And I can't wait to see it fold out. But let's go ahead and move on, guys, to her party outfit. All right, and this is Zoe's party outfit, and it is quite gorgeous. It gives you a around the way type vibe. It's a really nice outfit. However, I need to point out that the shorts are okay, but that's the only design. The other ones, unfortunately, are not up to par with the blue jean version of it, which is very disappointing, but it's okay. These jeans were made by Marigold, as well as the sweater and the Timberlands. Notice how that belt is hanging out as well. That is annoying me so much, but it's okay because her legs look so amazing in these jeans that her legs just make up for all of it. Now let's just talk about the Timberlands for just a second. You know, they never really go out of style, and Marigold, she named them comeback boots because of course she can't call them Timberlands, but we all know that those are Timberlands. And they're classic. We will continue to see those. They're not gonna go out of style. Now just look at her booty is just poking out. I mean, this outfit is just hugging all the right places, showing all the right curves. I'm in love with it. Notice she is wearing a backpack again. Now let's just go ahead and move on. I really want to talk about her hair because it's pretty gorgeous. Not a lot of shine to it, which I absolutely love. Once again, her eyebrows look amazing. She has a part and a pretty natural looking hairline as well, must I say. Now what I really want to go ahead and talk about is the fact that you can do these gorgeous tips with this hair. And I want to show you it, but for whatever reason, my computer is giving me problems. So let's just go ahead and move on. Okay, so again, as you'll notice, this swimsuit, very basic. This is the last of the basic swimsuits, though, I believe, before I start putting in the new swimsuits that I have been finding. But let's talk about the hair, because the hair is just absolutely gorgeous. It has the right amount of shine to it, and now this hair, you can do tips as well, which I'm going to show you right now. Now, I wish that these tips could be a little bit lighter, because I want that white to really pop. Unfortunately, they did not. If you guys know anything about recoloring, again, I'm going to put the links down below. So if you know how to recolor hair and things, could you totally do that? And then you can just like upload it or put it in the comment section, so that way we can have access to that. The hair itself is pretty vibrant. I wouldn't put these hair colors on Zoe. I'm just gonna stick to the blacks on her, but it's nice looking hair overall. But enough of that. I want to go ahead and introduce you guys to our next model now. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and talk about the skirt a little bit. Now the skirt is by Marigold. The primary design of the skirt is a red plaid, and it's not bad looking, but once I saw this particular design, I said, oh my gosh, I have to use this on a sim,